a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Tim Lincecum. Timothy Leroy Lincecum is an American professional baseball starting pitcher who is a free agent. He pitched in Major League Baseball for the San Francisco Giants from 2007 to 2015 and for the Los Angeles Angels in 2016. Lincecum helped the Giants win 3 World Series championships in a 5-year span. Lincecum was the team's ace starter in 2010, and as a relief pitcher in 2012 and 2014, winning the Babe Ruth Award in 2010 as the most valuable player of the MLB postseason. After attending Liberty Senior High School in Renton, Washington, Lincecum played college baseball at the University of Washington. Pitching for the Washington Huskies, he won the 2006 Golden Spikes Award. That year, Lincecum became the first Washington Husky to be selected in the first round of an MLB Draft, when the San Francisco Giants selected him 10th overall. Nicknamed the Freak for his ability to generate powerful pitches from his athletic but slight physique, the 5 feet 170 pounds power pitcher led the National League in strikeouts per 9 innings pitched for 3 consecutive years in a span from 2 as well as shutouts in, helping Lincecum win consecutive Cy Young Awards and to become the first MLB pitcher to win the award in his first 2 full seasons. He has also appeared in 4 consecutive All-Star games, from 2008 through 2011. Lincecum pitched the first Petco Park no-hitter against the San Diego Padres. He repeated the feat again the following year, also against the Padres, becoming the first pitcher in MLB history to secure the first no-hit repeat against the same team in consecutive seasons. Lincecum is one of only 2 pitchers in MLB history to win multiple World Series championships, multiple Cy Young Awards, throw multiple no-hitters, and be elected to multiple All-Star games, the other being Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax. Early life. Lincecum attended Liberty Senior High School in Renton, Washington, where he played 2 seasons of varsity baseball. As a senior, he won State Player of the Year and led his school to the 2003 3A state championship title. After high school, Lincecum went on to pitch for the University of Washington. In 2006, he finished with a 12-4 win-loss record and a 1.94 earned run average, 199 strikeouts, and 3 saves in 1,251 thirds innings as a Washington Husky. He won the 2006 Golden Spikes Award, which is awarded annually to the best amateur baseball player. In the summer of 2004, Lincecum played for the Amateur National Baseball Congress Seattle Studs, and won 2 games in the NBC World Series. In 2009, he was named NBC Graduate of the Year. In the summer of 2005, he played for the Harwich Mariners in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Drafts and minor leagues. Lincecum was selected by the Chicago Cubs of the NL in the 48th round of the 2003 MLB Draft, but did not sign. He decided to attend college instead, and was selected by the Cleveland Indians in the 42nd round upon re-entering the draft in 2005, but rejected an offer including a $700,000 signing bonus. The next year, he was drafted 10th overall by the San Francisco Giants, becoming the first player from the University of Washington to be taken in the first round. He signed for a $2.025 million signing bonus on June 30th. Which at the time was the most the organization had ever paid to any amateur player. During his brief minor league career, he was frequently named as the top pitching prospect in the Giants organization. Lincecum made his professional debut on July 26, 2006, with the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes against the Vancouver Canadians, pitching 1 inning and striking out all 3 batters he faced. After his second outing on July 31 against the Boise Hawks, in which he pitched 3 innings, striking out 7 and allowing just 1 base runner, he was promoted to the high Class A San Jose Giants. On August 5, in his first start in San Jose against the Bakersfield Blaze, he pitched 22 thirds innings, allowing 3 runs, and striking out 5. Lincecum finished the year 2-0 with a 1.95 ERA, 48 strikeouts, and 12 walks in 272 thirds innings pitched. He also got the victory in the opening game of the California League playoffs, giving up 1 run on 5 hits in 7 innings, striking out 10, and walking 1 against the Visalia Oaks. Visalia would win the series 3-2. Going into 2007, Lincecum was ranked as the 1 prospect in baseball and the prospect in the San Francisco Giants organization by Baseball America. He spent the first month of the season pitching for the Fresno Grizzlies, the Giants' AAA affiliate. In 5 starts, he allowed just 1 run, 12 hits, 11 walks, while striking out 46 and going 4-0. During his 2006 and 2007 minor league campaigns, Lincecum struck out the highest percentage of batters of any minor league pitcher in the last 10 years, 30.9%. In the spring of 2007, Colorado Rockies prospect Ian Stewart called Lincecum the toughest pitcher he ever faced, adding, "Guys on our club who have been in the big leagues said he's the toughest guy they ever faced too. I'm not really sure why he's down here, but for a guy who was drafted last year, that guy is filthy." Rookie year, 2007. With an injury to the Giants' 5th starter, Russ Ortiz, Lincecum was called up from Fresno to make his first major league start on May 6, 2007, against the Philadelphia Phillies. In his first career inning, Lincecum struck out 3, the first being Chase Utley. He earned his first major league win in his next start, on the road against the Rockies. Lincecum, who is often compared to retired pitcher Roy Oswalt, faced him in each of his next 2 starts against the Astros. After the first matchup, Astros third baseman Mike Lamb said, "The stuff he was throwing out there tonight was everything he's hyped up to be. He was 97 miles per hour with movement. You just don't see that every day. He pitched very much like the pitcher he is compared to and outdueled him throughout the night." The pair dueled to a no decision the first time, and Lincecum pitched 8 innings and got the win the second time. In July, he went 4-0, with a 1.62 ERA. On July 1, in a 7-inning performance against the Arizona Diamondbacks, he struck out 12, the 4th highest total ever by a Giants rookie. Lincecum pitched into the 9th inning for the first time on August 21 against the Chicago Cubs, holding a 1-0 lead. He had allowed just 2 hits and 1 walk through the first 8. While throwing only 88 pitches. Cubs shortstop Ryan Theriot said after the game, "He's got electric stuff. The best stuff I've seen all year." Lincecum was shut down in September as a precaution, due to his high inning count in his first full year of professional ball. Between the minors and the majors, he pitched a total of 1,771 thirds innings. First World Series championship, 2010. Lincecum continued his dominance in the majors by starting 5-0. His strikeouts piled up quickly, and was atop the major leagues in the category through the early season. However, issues concerning Lincecum's control over the movement of his pitches arose when he walked 5 batters for the 4th consecutive start on May 31, although the early struggles were explained as a lack of confidence or mental issues. Lincecum himself admitted that the slump lasted longer than I was hoping it would. Lincecum eventually recovered somewhat from his slump and made the 2010 National League All-Star team. As of the All-Star break, Lincecum was 9-4 with a 3.16 ERA over 116.2 innings pitched. One of his great first-half accomplishments was that Lincecum defeated Houston's Roy Oswalt 3 times in 3 months. All 3 games were pitchers' duels. On July 15, 2010, in his first start after the All-Star game, Lincecum pitched a 6-hit, complete game shutout against the New York Mets. After a disappointing August, Lincecum came out of his slump on September 1, pitching against one of the league's top pitchers, Ubaldo Jimenez. Lincecum pitched 8 strong innings of 1-run ball. This was Lincecum's first win since July 30. Lincecum continued to improve throughout September, finishing 5-1 with 52 strikeouts and 6 walks as compared to the 2013 ratio in August. Lincecum managed to win his 3rd consecutive National League strikeout title. He also set a record for most strikeouts by a MLB pitcher in his first 4 seasons. Lincecum finished the 2010 regular season with a 16-10 record, 3.43 ERA, and 231 strikeouts. On October 7, in his first postseason game, Lincecum pitched a complete game 2-hit shutout. striking out a playoff career-high 14 batters against the Atlanta Braves in Game 1 of the NLDS, breaking the all-time record for strikeouts in Giants postseason history. In his next postseason start, he outdueled Roy Halladay by pitching 7 innings and giving up 3 earned runs, while striking out 8 in the Giants' 4-3 victory over the Phillies in Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. In Game 6 on October 23, with the Giants clinging to a 1-run lead, Lincecum was summoned from the bullpen on 1 day's rest to pitch the bottom of the 8th. He struck out the dangerous Jason Worth before surrendering singles to the next 2 batters. The Giants won the game 3-2, advancing to the 2010 World Series. Lincecum pitched in both Games 1 and 5 of the World Series, earning a win in both. Game 1 of the 2010 World Series saw Lincecum contribute to an 11-7 win over the Texas Rangers. After presenting a strong start, he sat out the final 3 1/3 innings as the San Francisco bullpen preserved a comfortable win. On November 1, 2010, Lincecum started Game 5 of the World Series with an opportunity to clinch a World Championship for San Francisco. Lincecum utilized all his pitches in throwing 8 solid innings, collecting 10 strikeouts while giving up only 3 hits, including a home run, en route to a 3-1 victory. His victory in Game 5 ended the Giants' 56-year drought between championships, and also gave San Francisco its first baseball world championship in history. Lincecum also set franchise single postseason records with 4 wins and 43 strikeouts by a right-handed pitcher. Setting records. 2011. On May 4, he struck out 12 Mets, becoming the Giants' franchise records holder for the number of games pitched with 10 or more strikeouts with 29, surpassing Hall of Fame first 5 inaugural member Christy Mathewson. Mathewson accumulated his 28 10-plus strikeout games in 551 starts over 17 seasons of pitching for the Giants. Lincecum collected his 29 in 129 starts over 5 seasons. On May 21, he threw his 8th career complete game and his 5th career shutout against the Oakland Athletics. Lincecum almost threw his first no-hitter on April 18, giving up his first hit after 6 1/3 innings. On June 6, he recorded his 1,000th career strikeout against the Washington Nationals, striking out Jerry Hairston Jr. He accomplished this during his 5th year in the major leagues, becoming only the 8th pitcher in history to do so. He is the 2nd player ever to have 1,127 strikeouts by his 5th season in the major leagues. He was only 29 strikeouts short of passing Tom Seaver for having the most strikeouts in the first 5 seasons as a Major League Baseball player, which was 1,155. In 2011, Los Angeles Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw and Lincecum matched up 4 times, evoking memories of the rivalry between Sandy Koufax and Juan Marichal in the 1960s. In those 4 games the scores were 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1, all in the Dodgers' favor. On September 10, 2011, they struck out a combined 20 batters. Lincecum finished the 2011 season 13-14, despite a top-tier ERA of 2.74 and a stellar second-half ERA of 2.31. Lincecum's win-loss record was largely due to his receiving the worst run support in all of Major League Baseball. The Giants scored no runs in 10 of his outings and scored 2 runs or fewer in 21 of them, leading to Lincecum becoming one of only 6 pitchers in modern Major League history to have at least 200 strikeouts, an ERA of below 2.75, and a losing record. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?